Kosieradzki landing some good blows there as he came back off the ropes. All these senior bouts, three-minute rounds. Kosieradzki going after his opponent and catching him on the ropes. Launching a body attack there. Kosieradzki, in fact, fighting without a mouth guard, and he's already bleeding slightly from the lower lip. A good left lead there from Kosieradzki. Forced Berend to retreat. Now Berend changing his attack to the body with that left uppercut. And that's the end of the first round in this light middleweight contest between Roy Berend from the Gosnells Police and Citizens Youth Club and Michael Kosieradzki from Dargis Boxing Club. Michael Kosieradzki there getting some words of advice from
round 2.
Dave Dargy, his trainer. As the referee moves across and just swings that corner seat back. And now the two boys are called to fight on. Roy Berend in the mauve and white outfit. Michael Kosieradzki in the red and white. Two contrasting styles here. You can see Berend, a very busy fighter. He's continually throwing out that left lead. Kosieradzki is content to stand his ground, stalk his opponent, and make his punches count.
Two left rips to the body there by Berend, and that would have picked him a few points there, will he?
Good looping left there from Berend, caught Kosieradzki on the ear. Oh, and a good left and right from Kosieradzki. He got through Berend's guard again there with the left jab. Kosieradzki looking a little bit stronger as the fight progresses. That was a good right from Berend. And now Kosieradzki not looking quite as sharp as he was a few moments ago. One or two punches can make a very big difference. Being cautioned there for leaning on his opponent, and scores with a good left jab. Goes in on his opponent. Michael Kosieradzki taking it all in pretty good humour. Kosieradzki, in fact, fought in the Golden Gloves Championship last year. Lost his division on points. He's had 10 bouts before tonight. Roy Berend has had 12 bouts. He was the state novice light middleweight champion this year. And he's lost only 2 of those 12 fights. Berend in the mauve and white. Kosieradzki closing on him in the red and white. Kosieradzki is starting to look a little bit tired. He's letting those gloves drop slightly as Berend goes in on him again. Berend leading with that left to the head as the bell goes to end the second round, and Michael Kosieradzki is not very pleased with himself, I don't think. He's shaking his head as he went back to the blue corner, and I think he suspects he let what initiative he had gained during that round slip towards the end of the round.
This next round will be the decisive one, Wally. They've possibly reasonably equal at this time.
Second round.
Yes, I tend to agree with you, Tony.
Third and final round.
Quite an intriguing situation to see the two fighters. Berent perhaps looks a little stronger, a little more stylish, and good left and right there, and Kosciuszko's in a little bit of trouble. He looked at the referee for a little bit of assistance there, I think, but the referee has been prepared to allow the fight to continue. Kosciuszko is forced to hold, but there were some very good punches thrown there, and there's a beautiful right. The referee moves in to have a look at Kosciuszko. He's a little unsteady on his feet as Berent goes in after him. Kosciuszko's able to force him away. He's turning his head away as the attack changes to the body. It's been a very good start to the third and final round by Berent. He goes in on the body, trying to get Kosciuszko to lower his guard. I think he realizes that he's got his opponent in a lot of trouble. Kosciuszko unable to move at the moment. He's almost anchored to the ring. Is warning Kosciuszko, indicating to the judges that that warning shall apply. This has been a very good round for Roy Berent. He's landed some very heavy punches, and he hasn't taken too many in return. He scores with the right cross. Kosciuszko is forced to hold again.
Seems a bit groggy there, Wally. He did those last few punches, Nick.
Left and right hooks there from Berent. Kosciuszko decides to do a little bit of attacking of his own, but each time he goes in there, he's repelled by that long lead from Roy Berent. And Berent has come home very strongly. Kosciuszko once again forced to hold on. Just trying to nail his opponent, but Kosciuszko, despite the fact that he looks to be on his last legs, has been able to just stay out of Berent's reach. And I think Michael Kosciuszko is rather relieved that that bout is over, because Roy Berent came home very strongly indeed.
The decision, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the red corner, Roy Berent from the Gulf Coast Police and Citizens Youth Club.
A light middleweight contest between David Chapman in the red corner, a 20-year-old representing the Gosnells Police and Citizens Youth Club, and his opponent tonight in the blue corner is Matthew Smith, 19 years of age and representing the International Boxing Club.
Referee Ernie Mitra for this bout.
Three-minute rounds.
Round one.
David Chapman in the mauve and white, and moving in very quickly on his opponent, Matthew Smith. Chapman is making his intentions quite clear as Smith is hip and shouldered out of the way. And that was a good right cross there from Chapman. Smith throwing out that left lead. Left hook there from Smith, but in fact I suspect Chapman was able to take it on the arms. Smith dropping his head as he threw that right hook. As a result, it didn't find its mark. Smith to the body, just falling short. Smith coming over the top with that looping right. It was a good punch. Good right cross and a good right to the body. Some good punches landed there by Smith. And a good right uppercut by Smith also. He suspects he's got Chapman in a little bit of trouble. A good right there from Chapman, that counter punch. Smith stopped in his tracks that time. Attempting to go in low, and now being told to keep the punches a little bit higher. Chapman scoring with a left lead. There goes the bell to end the first round. Matthew Smith on the right. David Chapman.
Second round.
Come out for the start of the second round. David Chapman has had 12 bouts. He's lost 2 of those bouts, but one of the ones that he won was the state novice middleweight title this year. And that was a good left jab from Chapman. Smith converged on him. Good left hook from Smith, but it missed its mark. And a good right cross there from Chapman. And now the boys starting to warm to their task a little bit in their second round. A good left jab from Smith, another good left jab from Smith. They're good punches, 3 of them now, and now he goes down below. There's some good punching there by Matthew Smith. And a good right cross. My word, he's a very hard puncher, is Matthew Smith in the double blue outfit. He's using that left lead to good effect. Chapman bleeding a little bit from the nose at the moment. He's got his mouth open, indicating that he's had some of the sting taken out of him. There's a good right cross from Matthew Smith, and another good left. My word, he's put his punches together very effectively in this round, Matthew Smith. Good lefts and rights to both the head and the body. Still David Chapman continues to move in on his opponent. Decides to unleash a few blows of his own. this has been a really tough second round in this light middleweight bout. David Chapman from the Gosnells in the mauve and white outfit. A good left lead from Matthew Smith from the International Boxing Club in the light blue top, the dark blue trunks. Good left lead from Smith, but a good right cross from Chapman.
Smith's a very hard puncher there, Wally. He's delivered some punishing blows to Chapman. And
yes, it's to Chapman's credit that he's still been able to fight back, and he's doing that very effectively at the moment as the bell goes to end a grueling second round. That was a very tough round. David Chapman, despite absorbing a little bit of punishment in the early part of that round, still feels he has enough left in him to remain upright.
Third and final round.
The third and final round of this senior light middleweight contest in the 1982 Golden Gloves Championship. And it's been a very good performance by both these boys. Matthew Smith at the moment launching into one attack after the other. But he's met with some spirited opposition there from David Chapman. Chapman being spoken to. Oh, and a beautiful left hook from Smith. Still Chapman goes after him. It's a tough customer. Left and right from Chapman. They were good punches. And again, Smith breaking out of the clinch to score with a punch of his own. Beautiful right hook from Smith. Smith just getting that lead away just in time. And this time it's Chapman who's able to snap it away fractionally before he received one himself.